Well, I mean, there's a corporate the corporate
That's
tax
corporate
rate's
speak,
not
right?
well. The corporate tax rate's not zero. I mean, they're playing a lot of games to make it zero. And Amazon's employing a lot of people, but it's also closing 30% of America's stores and malls. And think about how many people work in those stores and malls.
Welcome to the Andrew Yang Policy Series. Today we're going to talk about extending daylight savings time year round. This is very interesting. Had fun with this, but let's do this. Just recently, we were jolted with the weekend, waking up to a variety of odd times on our home appliances, watches, and cell phones. If you have Alexa or Siri, you may have asked the question, "Hey Siri, what time is it?" during this DST event. And you may have heard 5 a.m., 6 a.m., depending on where you are. But this is craziness in every household in America, except for in Arizona because they actually don't change their clocks. I speak from first-hand experience. I went as far as telling my wife, I think the power went off and the appliances reset themselves. What kind of craziness is that? Yes, that is how out of touch I was because I totally forget about DST or daylight savings time and change the clock. I don't know if it's spring forward or fall backward or fall forward or spring back. I don't know. But fortunately, like a variety of other quality of life issues we face in America, Andrew Yang has a policy proposal for this. So take a listen and enjoy another Andrew Yang policy series. Daylight saving time was implemented during World War I to decrease energy utilization, while modern technology, air conditioning units, makes the energy savings a wash. There are a lot of other benefits to the extended daylight time hours. While mornings are darker, evenings are light longer. Studies show this leads to the following. Hold your seat, because you may or may not believe this, but this is actual based on studies, and I'll give you some references later. 1. Increased exercise and outdoor activity. 2. Lower crime as the amount of time people are out in the dark increases. 3. Increased economic activity as people are more likely to shop at night when light is still out. 4. Fewer traffic accidents. Yes, fewer traffic accidents, as it's easier to drive in the daylight or sunlight. So additionally, removing the transition between the different times would do the following. 1. Alleviate the increase in heart attacks seen following the time change. Studies have been reported. I've looked at one on mentalfloss.com. You can check that out as well. 2. Prevent us from needing to reset our clocks. Now, we know it's a minor annoyance, but it's still an annoyance. The third one, prevent us from being late to work or exceedingly late depending on the season. Now, my caveat is some people might really want that as an excuse just because they're running late. Sad but true. So you can take a look at mentalfloss.com where it mentions a study that Monday after the DST or the time that you set, heart attacks increased by 24%. And this was in Michigan hospitals. The study actually reported this. So the switch to DST, or daylight savings time, literally causes more drowsiness for drivers and creates a potential for more accidents and injury every year because of the time change. I would advocate, Andrew Yang says, for a permanent adoption of DST. No more hour switching. Let's just pick a time and we all stick to it. Does that make sense? I think it's a great idea. So what goals does Andrew Yang propose for this particular policy? 1. Decrease the potential for traffic accidents, heart attacks, and crime. 2. Increase outdoor activity and economic activity. So Andrew Yang says, as president, here are some of the things that he would do. Funny thing, it's only one. He would work with Congress to pass the Sunshine Protection Act as a national level, at the national level. And so he thanks Florida for the name Sunshine. So I thank you for joining me for this brief Andrew Yang Policy Series episode. Please comment, subscribe to this channel, spread the word to everybody you know. If we want change, choose Yang 2020. Please join me in my next episode as I discuss the American Mall Act. Andrew Yang wants to revitalize the lost mall space to spur investment in local economies. As we know, he always says, have you seen 30% of the malls being shut down in your neighborhood? Most people say yeah, because it's happening. So let's vote for Yang. Let's stay excited. to check out that new ad video that he has put out. It's pretty powerful. Thank you. Have a great day.
Oh, that's beautiful. I can't even go to sleep without a crowd of thousands chanting my name anymore.